Alright, what is up everybody, Raging Monster here, and so yeah, the developers announced their proposed changes to Decisive and Object, and I just want to talk a little bit about them. Hopefully this video won't be too long. So, the developers proposed their change to Decisive Strike. You should see it on the screen now. I gotta say, I'm impressed, and I'm also disappointed, and I'm gonna explain what about this disappoints me. So, I will say, let's start off with the good things about it. Repairing a gen, healing, cleansing a totem, sabotaging a hook, unhooking others. Anything that contributes to winning the game, Decisive Strike deactivates. I think that's fantastic. That's a really good idea. I'm glad they're going this route with it. I will say the one thing, though, that frustrates me the most is it's only a one-time use. So I think the biggest problem with this, and why I don't think that this actually solves the problem for the Survivor side of why DS can be kind of shit at times, is because the killer can just sug you. And that's a fact. The killer can just sug you for 60 seconds, and that killer doesn't actually have to leave your body. He can just stand there and stare at you. So, I think a proposed change to this and what could be beneficial is if the terror radius is still around, then make it so the timer doesn't go down. I think that that's a pretty reasonable thing. It would stop a lot of the killers that just, you know, they tunnel. And I mean, there's still ways to tunnel with this perk. You can tunnel and they can just slug camp you. And there's really nothing you can do. 60 seconds, I mean, it's not really that big of a deal if it's a camping killer. Another proposed change I think that could kind of make this better, and I know this is going to be controversial. Some people might disagree. Some people might even like it. Make it so DS is able to be used 2 times. The reason why I think this is a good idea, if this is supposed to be an anti-tunnel perk, what stops the killer from tunneling after it's used? Nothing. The killer will just tunnel you after it's used. And I think a really good change to this is make it so it can activate twice. And along with the terror radius change, I think it's a pretty reasonable idea. Some people may like it, some people may not. It's totally fine. Completely my opinion. I just think it's an idea that should be thrown out there and should be at least talked about. That's the whole point of this video, is to create discussion. And yeah, that's what I think should happen with DS. Now, Object, I'm going to say I'm not really too pleased with Object. I don't like that this is another barbecue nerf. I see nobody talking about this. It is another barbecue nerf. Why is it that we continue to nerf barbecue? Whether this is intended to be a barbecue nerf or not, it is. And it could just be indirectly, but it is a nerf. Yeah, I mean, oh my god. I like that this is something different, and at least, at least the Survivor isn't going to be able to see the whole game. But damn, man, why did it have to be yet another targeted barbecue change? It blows my mind, man. It blows my mind. It feels like a lot of this is starting to become kind of recycled at this point. Survivors complain about barbecue and chili, and then a couple months later, Behavior comes out with something else that nerfs barbecue and chili. I don't know. That's one reason why I don't touch barbecue and chili. The developers continue to keep touching it and continue to keep nerfing it. For some reason, the developers really must hate killers that use barbecue and chili. I don't understand. They continue to target this perk. And it blows my mind that that this is continuing. Also, I wanted to go ahead and give a shout out to everybody that responded to my forums post, my Twitter post, as well as messages to Survivor players that I know. I appreciate all your guys' feedback in this, and I appreciate you guys allowing me to have this discussion. So yeah, short, sweet. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share. Please make sure to share. It really does help the channel. And yes, expect more. This is only the start. And remember, you matter, in case you needed to hear that. Have a good day, everybody.